Hi, this is Lynn Schnebley with Educating with Wisdom, and I would just like to come in. I'm a little surprised, but not surprised because of how the LGBTQ took over the Black Lives Matter movement. But let's come in, and I was a little surprised when I took a look at this, and you will see for the Ghana Diaspora, all of a sudden we have a bishop. There's nothing here for a clique for him to come up, and then we have this other person, which may or may not be a woman, sitting next to him. But why is a Catholic priest in the Ghana movement? And this becomes a very interesting aspect to what I'm going to discuss. In 2017 and 2018, I put out that there needs to be a huge land deal exchange in order to look after global needs. And in those global needs, I said, I understand that Africa needs to be for Africa. We cannot have the Chinese and everyone else in taking over Africa. They need their own resources. I'm just clicking back. When I went in, and then in 2019, towards the end of 2019, I put out, mid-2019, because that's why Epstein was picked up. I put out that and I didn't want the African Americans to leave, but if there had to be any kind of exchange, given the needs of what was happening for the minority people sitting in South Africa and what African Americans may be looking for. They could be looking for a link and a bridge to do a total land swap and allow the African Americans, or I should say the people that are of English slavery descent living in the Americas, to take those territories, to have those territories, those mines, those industries, those lands, to do an outright swap in terms of your real estate, but to give you also those businesses. Because at this point, if we go into geo-regionalization, there's no one saying that there is going to have any money on this side for you to be there. But you can have hard resources that you can have. Now, I gave all kinds of mediation and all kinds of opportunities to the Catholic Church to step up to the bat. But the Catholic Church is sitting at the top of the LGBTQ system. And I let them know that I knew what was going on. So to make a long story short, in 2014, Ghana has, and I went through and did a search, Ghana basically has no policy. And they begin coming up with a policy in 2019, after I've already put these ideas out. Now, at this point, Ghana is not giving African Americans a cent. They want things from African Americans, and they want to take from the United States. So I'm wondering why the Catholic Church is sitting at the top of 10 Downing Street with the Prime Minister, and why the Catholic Church is sitting in the White House, and why the LGBTQ basically ruled Black Lives Matter, and why in the Biden administration there are over 200 prominent people that are LGBTQ that are in the Biden administration, but it did not go to prominent straight African American women and men. So as I went through to do this, as I said, I came back and I looked at the various papers, and I looked to see that there was no movement initially that went into this, the diaspora and handling. There was nothing in 2014. I downloaded that. And then all of a sudden, let's see if this is it. I guess it's here. And I'm just doing this. Here's this mapping. But this does not come out until 2020. So the diaspora mapping for development is a 2020 phenomenon. And this down here, which has the Catholic Church, I'd like to know why this is front and center for the government And again, here's the diaspora. And here we go. I'm just going to take it from back here. And why does it look like the Catholic Church is the one that's building the bridges? Again. So this is where the plot thickens, folks. And when I say that I was attacked by these groups of people, I mean I was attacked by these groups of people. I don't mean the people of African descent. I mean, yes. Okay, thank you so much. Right.